Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag! Lakad matatag!
Normally.
Templar Assassin.
Your hero.
They gave a lot of value. The other thing that they were talking about on the panel as they were in that, look at what happens when you go up, hit to the lane. DB, he's taken down to about a quarter HP.
He actually might try and turn this around. Yeah, jumps forward, dodging the cookie, but now DB is overplayed his hand as Rapido and Lucifer, all they need are the right clicks to secure, along with the soul rings, enough to keep Rapido alive. Does Lucifer, he's got 2-point scatter blast. Lucifer might get a second kill. Okay, UDV, you were just mentioning that. You can't really step up in this lane versus the Mars and the stat fire, and well, Army Genius has attempted that, and they all their stuns, and Tiki reads this perfectly. A quick TP out, and he'll be okay.
Nicely done, and takes the bounty rune as well, making sure that you weren't going to get a little bit more aggressive.
Look at DB. Phantom Strikes on cooldown. Rapido slams the shield. A second death now onto DB's Phantom Assassin out with the...
Sorry, hold on.
What's going on?
How much do you see at the
bottom
7.5
lane, we're not
minute
done
mark?
just yet. Rapido's hit with the arena and DB's dead again. 3 deaths on the board. Azura's going to try and TP down, but they might just stand their ground. JG's in the neighborhood. All the ultimate charges expended. He's got the Dissimulate down to the west. They'll miss the spear, so Azura should be able to get out of dodge. Gonna try and play around with the remnant, but still JG's continuing the hunt. And it'll be the creeps with the finishing blow, and they're not done. What is this? They've got more kisses. It's 8 minutes in. A Snapfire with level 6's UDV.
Observe awards much faster than you would expect. Then he was able to get back to the secret shop and sell the boots before they actually had that up-press cooldown.
They're stalking the Mars, the burst with a decrypt. Wow, all right, Wami. With the pairing of Azura showing that they have plenty of damage to be able to kill off the Mars.
Perhaps at that sort of time, but still a lot to have to deal with. And they're going for a smoke, trying to target this PA just before Mars gets the Blink Dagger, so might be able to react quickly enough. They drop down, they see exactly where this is all happening.
Oh no, DV. What? Okay, they miss everything. Now you can land some of the abilities. Nama's in position to get out. And they don't have many more kisses left, but it doesn't matter. Tiki still is able to take him over thanks to the purge. And oh, that would have been disastrous if they didn't get that kill.
They're going to be able to find Boat. Comes off cooldown now for JG, and he's going to be the one leading the way.
Rapido, this could be perfect. They're in a close proximity. Rapido trying to find his angle, but it doesn't even matter. Now he's into the western side. Variz is the only person controlled in the arena, but look at Wami's damage from the outskirts. Finds at least some way to rectify the fight. I don't know if Army Genius can still take this though. DB doesn't have the items to man fight UDV. They're going to poke and prod, do whatever they can. It will be a 2-for-1 in the end.
Free to die, though.
With the vision once again, Rapido jumps to the back line. Arena only controlling Wami. Great reactions with the blink, but one hero's going to be killed off. Meanwhile, across the map, JG's hunting DB down, but he will not be able to catch up.
BKB quite aggressively on Ken. What they found here?
Man, I don't know what the Tiny's doing here. Looking to just try and get rid of the creep wave and make space.
Still up against the level 20 TA, right? And now she's got that meld dispel, so not worried about offensive decrepifies. You don't need to waste the BKB for it. The silence, of course, as well. Teehee is the exact target they want.
They're going to run into DB as well, so we're killing to Teehee. But this does push them away from the map, so Variz very nicely done. It's gonna
honestly, it's a 12k lead, right? It's a lot to have to contend into. The 5 Variz have to be careful.
What the heck? Okay, he's actually gonna jump in. Sombite it up, Azura straight into the middle of the fight. Spear's gonna be off the mark, and DB now with the fan and knives, looking to stand his ground, but he doesn't have the BKB, so they can focus the PA. A Phantom strike to the right side, and now Wami is in trouble. Has no way to escape, no mobility. in the toolkit, so it'll be UDV. They're really weak though. Narman's gonna look to jump over. The combination is out. They find a kill onto JG. Now DB as well. He's in the fan, a nice fights.
Middle tower is under attack.
The net worth is still growing for UDV, but it's growing at a much slower rate, right? And every single time that DB is able to just get another small component towards a successful team fight, and being 6 slotted is going to be a huge deal for him.
He steps into the river as well,
that's a
but
dieback.
Azura's going to be nearby. DB flies into the arena. They want to take the fight, but with Ken's big item progression, he can beat onto DB. He's going to attempt the TP out the miss one. He made it, and now Narman's in with a huge combo. So they still get the kill in the end, but now Ken's going to continue to chase Narman, playing by the Ancients. But it looks like Narman, there should be an easy chase down UDV. They've got 3 heroes to continue stalking out their prey, and in the end, it's godlike on Ken.
I want to try and find someone else. They know he's positioning as of right now. That courier doesn't give them away, but it's getting pinged out. They know exactly where they are, and He's looking to set up to be able to counter this smoke.
They've got horrible vision right now. Although they're looking at jump Rapido, who did use BKB prior. Silence up at the banishment once again, giving him some breathing room, moving to the triangle as DB's in trouble. He's going to try and bring down He, focusing by the secret shot, but DB, he's got no extra assistance. He gets the kill, brought back though, straight into the location of where Ken is, and look at the Templar Assassin go from one target to the next, and Ultra looking for a rampage as Narman. Blink's still on cooldown. They're able to cancel out his only escape avenue, or will they? Blink, TP. Oh, they got a ward. No, but Ken? He blinked the wrong way. What was that? Oh,
you have vision, my man. What's going on?
They're going to look to smoke, and they will run straight into Narman. But the Tiny's not the easiest kill, and DB wants to utilize the last remaining duration of the double damage rune. They've also been able to kill off T here, and this is all Army Genius's fight as UDV is scrambling out of dodge, but Lucifer will not be fortunate enough to make it away, as Army Geniuses have... Army's very split from the team. Around by the secret shop to the northern side, though they've been able to run into Teehee. A big target if they can bring him down, and they will do so. And now UDV once again in shambles. They don't have the numbers advantage. They don't have JG, but they've been able to catch up the Templar Assassin. He tried to TP up, but not under the cover of the BKB. It's an easy surround as Army Geniuses. The tips come out before Ken even dies. Wicked sick. Geniuses standing their ground under the vision. Smoke's gonna pop, and instantly DB's in. A banishment's gonna buy a little bit of breathing room, so Rapido drops the combo. It's an okay arena. They're gonna try and play around with the second one. Refreshes pop, but he doesn't have an opportunity to use it as DB doing so much damage, but he doesn't escape from the arena. So they're just gonna look to stand their ground, swarming inside the vicinity. Is DB, screw it, why not jump the high ground? Catch up the stragglers, but UDV, they can look to set up for round 2. And BKB's already been used, so Ken just swarming in with the damage. DB protected, but an X straight back in the lion's den. DB needs to play around with the Phantom Strike. He needs some assist, and that's where Azura comes in. Wummy with the medic as well. DB's not dead. He's not dead. To the northern side, heroes are crumbling. Now they're on Ken. Buybacks are lacking. Heroes are gone, and Army Geniuses. How? How?
They have no buybacks on anyone except the TA.
They've been tossing DB under T4 towers. The jump, forcing out an early BKB, but look at just, they don't want to heavily commit until Narman gets a toss. Repositioning Ken, but they're just going to look to avoid the Templar Assassin. Abyssal, Halberd, Ken can't do anything. There's nothing the TA can do. Another Halberd's out. This is buying so much space for Army Genius just to deal with everyone but the TA, and now they can kill him off afterwards. As Army Geniuses take game 1 off the back of an exceptional comeback.
Oh, you got nothing to play. I think it's a perfect Slark game. I was kind of wanting for a few of these teams, like for the Medusa lineup, they don't really have anyone that's going to... Well, actually, Slark.
Oh, no. Oh, DB? So this is...
Those comments are just going to keep coming back to...
Drone should be able to bring Tiki down. They will be able to do so with one last swing. This does force them to bring 2 supports mid, though, to be able to find this kill, but it's also a lot of damage onto the tower. Alright, they are making a decent amount of stacks in the triangle. I think it's a quad at the Ancients, nothing the hard just yet, so have a lot to fall back on as the first lasso of the game. At the front of the pit, JG be able to chase down Varese, and they do have a Zero that's looking to step in, though. Beautiful combination is going to result in a way to rectify. DB gonna get that. Oh, he just gets the kill. No S and stacks, but at least they...
Potentially, they might just look to go on bot as well, right? As DB's trying to do it on his own against Teehee. Nice little jukes coming through. Very nice, actually. Able to dodge that while getting the creeps off the tower. Still will probably die, but he's done his job.
And he gets some essence. Thank you very much. Army Geniuses off to a flying start. It's nothing crazy in the net. It's go time. You've got Sharpshooter, but more importantly, you have Blink on Rapido. It's going to look to charge up. Wami actually moves on forward with the Timber Chain, but Army Geniuses are nearby, but they will not be able to reach. Oh, what? They eat the Sharpshooter. Wami's away. Ken still has the damage to get the kill. The Timber Saw, but Azura, he's thinking about turning this around. He has another double damage room, but he's used all these ultimate charges and now runs straight into the Batrider. Lasso's out. Chain control follows shortly afterwards as Ken, out of every hero, the Medusa is the one.
Napalm.
Okay. JG was thinking about going for Wami there. Not going to continue the chase. As back to mid we go. Azura jumping in. Rapido with a counter initiation. But they do have some supports nearby to be able to step in. Azura's able to get out of the range of the epicenter. Very nicely done as bottom lane DB, who was able to kill off JG, but we're still chasing Lucifer to the triangle is Narman. Tosses one in. Further inside Radiant's territory, Ken's able to get involved, but they're doing a good job to kite the Medusa at the start. Narman, combination up, not enough damage to claim the life of Rapido, but that's where Azura can come into play. A quick ultimate into the Resonant Pulse is plenty of burst. Breeze, though, still might be under some trouble. Sidesteps the Bushwhack.
Oh, he didn't use the urn there. Just trying to bait out the Dark Pact before they look to go in.
John Ken enters out. Nice reactions. Now Rapido is in with a combo! What an ultimate! It's so much damage that Army Geniuses cannot do anything. They're going to have to look to retreat away as best as they can. Narman easily chased down, and look at Lucifer. Recognizes he doesn't need the stun for the Tiny. He'll chuck that one out to catch the Grimstroke. A 4-for-1 trade in Rapido. Man, what an... Your first 20 minutes or so, you guys looked exceptional. Just keep that in the back of your mind and go from there. DB trying to solo kill Teehee. He's got to be really fast with his Teehee. Beautiful timing. The Nightmare down DB. He's committed in, but the reinforcements, they've shown up in such a convincing fashion that it's all going to be on the back of Ken to turn this fight around. Cyclone Dart, they're doing good job to be able to control the Medusa, but down to the southern side, it's Lucifer who will be killed off. Wami's got the damage to go through. They're still trying to chase down Rapido as well. Wami just doesn't have the vision. Now back to mid. Zero, he's going to be okay. Another messy fight, though. Slark. To try and find an angle in. You've got to be so cautious. Rapido is a big threat in a close proximity like this. And he just... Oh, no!
They toss him out!
Oh, what a play! The Rockman once again, but they're still crumbling. The epicenter damage gets the kill onto the Tiny and the Aegis. But Ken, he wants revenge. Stone Gaze, and now they're on to DB. He won't even be able to make it on the high ground as the chain control. It's ever so beautiful. You get the Aegis, but at what cost?
And Armin again is just doing the caliber of like 23 Savage playing in Div 2. He ended up dropping the 1 series against RSG, and so he's going to be in Div 1 next season. But really nice Bushwhack coming through there from Lucifer, catching out Narman. Really feels like they've been playing so heavily around him.
Why not just give another kill to Ken? Like, yeah, nothing crazy. Meanwhile, Azura, yo, he's out of ultimate charges. And they are across the map. Everyone's being killed off. Meanwhile, Tiki's run into the Slark. What's going on? All the cores being killed off left, right, and center. JG needs to stack up the sticky napalm, but DV just gets the essence ring off, but they will still continue the chase. If he's able to pound to the high jump, but JG and Repeater, hot pursuit is try and do exactly what they're doing. Just hunt for the backline, avoid the Medusa. But Radiant doing a really good job to play around T. He's Repeater, a double Burrow Strike, and the ultimate's plenty of burst. And now with the Void Spirit's caught out as well. He's used all his Astral Step charges. They didn't even need the Epicenter. It was just off the back of the burst and the Sharpshooter. Now UDV. They can continue the chase. One miss, not the... Oh, Repeater. He's been on point through this game. The Sand King gets the Burrow Strike at the last second as now UDV. It's higher ground time for the second time this game.
Yeah, they're lucky that they've got...
You can't really toss him back. Medusa would love to be in a compromised position like that. Oh, Rapido! Another double Burrow Strike. Ken's gonna look to step in or even just do some damage to the tower. Slark's falling lower and lower, even through the depth shroud. Is unable to stand his ground. He's got a buyback to look to rejoin, but Ken, he's still really healthy on the Medusa, just soloing Numbin under the T4 towers. And that had enough. DB's not even going to look to buy back as we are going to a game 3.
Oh, I'm sure UDV are kicking themselves saying this could have been done and dusted. The guy...
Who will enforce your will upon the battlefield today?
Basically, so he hates trees. Yeah.
Right, bottom lane, Azura. Another rotation for him, but it's going to be into Rapido's lane. A boundless strike to hold the back, and JG looks to follow up. He's now got the mana to be able to find the speed connection. They're going to try and target DB down, but for Reese, with the early levels, it's going to be enough sustain for DB to limp into the tree line. Can lose if I get the last right click? No, they can't! DV's still alive, and now it's a triple kill down bottom.
Armin taking away one of the creeps there with the stun. Yeah, I want to see... When do you think we're going to look to see some more aggression happening from Azura? He's got his second Null Talisman now. I think he could still go the Kaya, but I think you need the BKB after the Kaya. I think
Varese has walked into the wrong neighborhood by bottom secret shot, that is.
Yeah.
There we go. First kill for UDV, and it will be...
anytime soon. So the real question for me is, when are they actually looking to make a rotation on UDV's side? I feel like they're kind of okay with sitting back and being a bit passive, because, you know, they got a tiny, but you got to get some of these objectives.
Long-range stun. Azura has an arcane rune to play with. Sidestep the bushwhack. He's going to miss this spear as well. Meanwhile, Lucify gets killed off for the nature crit, but Azura wants to actually go back in. DB's on the wrong side of the wall to be able to follow up with a 0. And they even have Wami showing up as well. So now Ken, he's going to be forced to retreat away from the area. The defensive toss, and that'll be enough. Now back to the river we go as Abaddon in a bit of trouble. JG has a God to rebuke back up shortly. That'll be enough with the help of the creep. And now they're back in though. Azura has got enough resources to play with. One more zip, and it's DB that has...
most likely catch up with Vito here, but...
Vito's really struggling. Gonna be the 4th death of the game here for the Beastmaster. They're continuing to play around bottom. The Tiny is just... this hero thrives around the triangle, and Ken is not being able to put himself there.
Well, that there is that space created to enable a lot of these team fights. And I feel like they've got a decent amount of damage, especially with this Veil on the Hoodwink, but just not going to have too
much. Ken, he's going to be blown up on the Tiny. This is a T2 tower that they're diving 17 minutes in. 5 heroes on... well, if he's not perfect with his mana usage, then he could be stuck. And if you survive the burst, because Radiant are pretty spell damage reliant unless Razor gets a lot of damage out of static lane. His bottom lane, Rapido. He's going to be caught out of the tree line, and they're even eyeing up JG if they can find him. Azura is going to do just that. We're seeing these Orca just pay off dividends for Azura. Wicked sick, 7-0-3, and now top lane, DB. There's going to be another kill for Army Genius. There's a solo for Razor.
I believe they just smoked underneath vision, so maybe they can look to set up if they expect this is going to be coming. But you have to lose a decent amount. Oh
again.
no, they found him again.
Yeah, he's going to be killed off. That's 6.
Dire's top tower is
And we
under
haven't even like spoken about
They're going to
DP
cut off
recently.
JG. Armand gets an instant stun, and there will be no hope of a BKB usage. It's now Azura turning his eyes over to the hoodwink. He wants to continue to send heroes back into the grave, and with that they do so with ease.
Bro, excuse my language, but what the fuck is going on with these power runes? Like, it is a arcane into it. They don't have a gem right now. It's going to be crazy value at just removing a lot of that.
They're going to run to the Tiny again to start, and look at his health pool starting to fall before the BKB is out. And now DB is able to lock into Ken, just choking away any opportunity of Ken standing his ground. Tiny's gone, and UDV, their numbers are soon to follow him into the grave as Army Geniuses continue to reign supreme. DB catches a straggler. The rest of UDV, I mean, Wami's even isn't a tier 3 tower. Like, Wami, what's going on? Who cares about anyone's territory available? Look at all the sprays.
AC's available as well, so they're just pushing this a whole lot quicker.
You forced this though on Army Geniuses. Oh, what a spike. Carapace again before the BKB. There's no hope for Ken to utilize the item. As now DB's going to push them away from Azura. Who's looking to get some revenge. Deeper inside the base they go, past the throne, maybe even inside the fountain. A buyback on Repeater, but they've had enough as UDV see there's no angle back into this game, and they will be the second team relegated out. We've even got items littering the ground as well.
Right. Trinkets.